train rolling. We have a fabulous comedian come to the stage, another fabulous lady, which I think is the theme of the show, including myself. And she's an awesome lady. She's been at comedy for a little bit over a year and a half now. She just filmed a pilot for a beautiful web series, and she just got a supporting role in a play right here in the neighborhood. Ladies and gentlemen, please a big round of applause. Angela, Vela, everybody.
Fabulous, Bill Cruz. Absolutely. This is my first time doing comedy here. Bill's new show. It's awesome. Have you guys been here before?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the first for me, and I was thinking a lot for the show, but I have had a lot of firsts in comedy lately. I did a fashion show, a half comedy, half fashion show, a few weeks ago, and it was really cool. But I was seriously surprised that they asked me to do a set at a fashion show, because I have no idea what the fuck's going on with fashion or trends at all. I am band shirt. I'm 30 years old and I'm just wearing band shirts and jeans, and that's my go-to. I have no idea what's going on out there in the fashion world. And I'm always when I do think I'm in fashion, I'm still 2 steps behind. And I know why that is, you guys. It's because I shop the clearance racks because I'm fucking poor. So that's how that happens, but I try. But if you guys shop the clearance racks, I want to talk about this for a second because it's always an experience. If you go shop the clearance racks, it's always this really, really odd mix of sizes and styles and shapes, and it's just a rummage. And I always end up coming across and trying things on that I have no business trying on just because it's on sale. I found this dress that I wanted to try on recently. It's a fucking knockout dress. It's gorgeous, it's long, it's elegant. I'm just oh, this is awesome, it's on clearance, fits like a glove. So I go to buy the dress, I take it over to the counter, I go to buy it when I notice, as I tossed it up there, I notice on the tag it says Lisa Lane Maternity. I was buying maternity dress. This is fucking true. And so, Lisa Lane Maternity, that's the Target maternity, I was at the Target clearance section. And so I had this dilemma. I'm okay, shit. I love this dress. I really love this dress. And I thought to myself, okay, if I had 2 things I was thinking about. One is, if I start allowing myself to shop at maternity now, what's it going to do to my self-esteem? When will I stop shopping? I'd be well, their bras are so nice, they're, they're so comforting, and easy access, for the fellas, for the lactating books, and, so okay, what is it going to stop? And, the other thing, as I thought, is, what if I bring a guy home, and, he takes my dress off to get it on, and then later on he sees the dress laying on the floor, and he sees this big bold letter in Lisa Lane Maternity, and he sees the dress lying on the floor. First thing he's going to think is, where's the baby? And also, did I just fuck a pregnant chick? One of the 2. All these questions I'm not prepared to answer, So, long story short, you guys, I thought about it. Did I buy the dress? Did I buy the dress? I bought the fucking dress. I bought it. Best part, I put it on. Looks great, not pregnant. Kind of a reminder every time. Looks good? Nope, still not pregnant. Still not. You guys all drinking? Yeah, you're a bartender? Awesome. Oh, there's a slide. I want to give you guys a little bit of advice about when you're drinking. And this goes for the guys and the girls, or for anybody who's going to be getting it on. That if the person that you're about to have sex with grabs a beer from the fridge, brings it over, sets it down on the nightstand, not weird, beer for afterwards, it's a celebration. Celebrating the sex. So if this happens and you say, well, baby, is that still going to be cold afterwards? And he says, yeah. Not a good sign, everybody. Deal breaker. Deal breaker. I'm worried we're going to be a little fucking, and he's going to look over and be the mountains on those Coors Lights are changing color. We need to pass this up. Coors Light times my sex is what I'm saying. It's like a sex timer these days. So, I don't know, that's it. Also, speaking about beer, have you guys heard the new Bud Light commercial where the tagline is, Bud Light, so good, nobody's talking. Have you guys heard this? It's new. Like, I heard it on the radio. I haven't seen the commercial, but I heard it on the radio the other day. I'm going to explain the commercial, you guys. It's really bizarre. So, I guess it starts off that, like, there's this group of people that are coming home from vacation, obviously somewhere overseas, and they've obviously been partying like crazy. They look like shit, you know, but maybe they had a good time. And so they're going through customs, and the customs guy is saying, do you have anything to report? No. Do you have anything to report? No. Do you have anything to report? No. And I guess they give each other a look, kind of like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, I'm assuming. And then it just goes, Bud Light, so good, nobody's talking. Here's the thing. I was listening to this commercial, and I'm like, okay, if I went on vacation, I'm not going to ever think that, like, I had such a good time, I can't speak of it. Like, I'm speechless. No, like, what that tagline means to me is that I went on vacation, drank so much Bud Light, I left the bar with 3 dudes, woke up naked on the beach, luckily at low tide, and I'm not fucking talking about it. I just took the morning after pill, fuck you guys, airport. That's what it means to me. Nobody's talking. Fire your marketing manager, is what I'm saying. So, I was at work, and I was listening to the radio, and, same time I heard the commercial. And, I was listening to the 80s station. An awesome 80s song came on. You guys know this song, Billy Idol's Dancing with Myself. Right? Fabulous song, great song. I was listening to this song, though, you guys, we know, right? We're adults. Like, we know that it's not about dancing that he's talking about, right? What is he talking about? What was that? Masturbating. Awesome. I always love when people are, like, afraid to say it out loud. I was at a show one time and one guy goes, whacking off, and I'm like, who says that? Who says that still? Whacking off. You're like, whacking off. Like, that's how he said it, too. And, but yeah, no, like, you're right. Like, it's about masturbation. And I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. Even weirder, though, is right after Billy Idol's Dance With Myself came on Madonna's Get Into the Groove. You know this song, too? Only when I feel this free at night, I lock the doors where no one else can see. I thought, holy shit, she's talking about masturbating. I'm like, what? It's like masturbating day on the 80s channel. And so I thought a couple things about this. Like, first I thought, what happened in 1987 that nobody's getting laid and everyone's just fucking masturbating? Well, AIDS. I mean, other than AIDS. And 2, did these two not have each other's phone number? Like, could Madonna have not called Billy Idol and been like, let's solve this 80s pop icon problem? Somebody could have called, like, Prince or Cyndi Lauper. She fucking had an 83, so why the hell didn't this happen? Like, I am disappointed 1987, is what I'm saying. I don't know. About that. I was hanging out with my mom the other day, and she's recently divorced, but it's cool. She's hot as shit. She'll do fine. And so, this is why I was like, Mom, you're hot. Like, you'll be fine. And so, like, she wants to get one of these Match.coms. Anybody ever had anything like that? OkCupid, I guess, is a big one now, right? Like, that's what all the young kids are doing. And so she wanted me to help her make this Match.com. And I was like, all right, cool. Well, like, she's so nervous, you guys. Like, she's so paranoid about the internet. She's always, like, freaking out, like, if a guy sends her a message. She's like, what if he's a creep? What if he's a weirdo? Like, how do I know? How do I filter that? And I'm like, well, Mom, you can send him to my email address, because I will just filter that shit. I don't mind the weirdo. She knows this. But she did get me thinking, though, you guys. She got me thinking, like, what do we do, like, with all the weirdos? Like, why don't we have a separate website, like, for people that have, like, I don't know, stuff going on, like, they can just date each other, and, like, the rest of us are, like, cool. So here's what I came up with, you guys. I came up with, I'm going to create a dating website for people with social disorders. I think, why doesn't this already exist? And so, I already know how I'm going to lay it out. Here's how it's going to be. Like, based on kind of what, I don't want to say what's wrong with you, but like what your odyssey is. And like, I know the first one I would go to. The first one I would go to would be the people with OCD. Why? Because my apartment can finally be clean. Like, that's awesome. Like, I'm going to totally invite this guy back to my apartment, and while we're getting it on the couch and things are getting heavy, I'm going to lock myself in the bathroom for 30 minutes, hope I hear a fucking vacuum. Hope. If I hear the dishwasher start, he's a fucking keeper. He ain't going anywhere. He'll be back next week, right? Yeah, same time next week. All right, we could do this. The other part that I think I'd want to hit up is like, you know there's people there with like multiple personality disorder? I think I would hit the shit up for that. Like, I would totally be into that for like a couple of reasons. Like one, if they have more than a couple personalities, like, there's a really good chance that most likely each personality is going to be a different kind of lover in bed. Right? Right? Like, you guys are like, why did we think of this? Like, I don't know, like, seriously. Like, probably, like, one is going to be, like, the really, really, like, romantic, soft sex, and then, like, another one's going to be, like, the rough sex, and, you know, maybe you'll be laying there, and she's like, can Danny come out? I'm just feeling Danny tonight. I don't know. And then the other thing, too, is if you're into this, like, I totally realized something from a psychology class. I remembered that if somebody has more than 2 additional personalities, there is a really good chance that one of them is a member of the opposite sex. So here's what I thought. I realized something that amazed me. I realized I can totally get my lesbian fix while still getting dick that's a fucking win. That is brilliant. All right, you guys, I'm Angela Vela. Enjoy the rest of the show. Go Cruz.
Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for Angela Vela, everybody. Goodness, long time. I'm scared of multiple personality disorder people. I'm pretty afraid.